Are we live up in here? What's going on with this? You want to switch that or no? What's up with this screen? Are we live? I'm good to go. Tube, you got to keep up. What's up, everybody? What is going on? Hold on, whoa, hey, don't you talk over BC. Who do you think you're talking to? You watch your mouth. I don't care if you're an advertisement or not. I don't need the damn money. You want to line my pockets, that's one thing. A second thing is to talk over BC. That'll get you smack upside your dome piece. Anyway. Salute. I believe I'm live now. I don't know. I'm a little bit fuzzy. Oh, there I am. A little bit more clear. I don't know. The tube has been having a little bit of issues today. So we're going to be live no matter what for the next hour-ish, leading you into Monday Night Raw, which is about 59 minutes and 36 seconds away. But who's counting? I got some breaking news for you guys. We're going to go over the preview for Monday Night Raw. We'll go over some super chats, some shout-outs to some channel members like... I think Eric Leno, was it? Let me go back. Hold on. Go back. Eric Leno, 15 months of membership. Gold team, go. I got the Starbucks today. Sorry, Duncan. My poor Dunkin' Donuts has been jealous for 10 minutes now since I've been sitting down getting this upload ready to rock out live. Dunkin' Donuts has been giving me the side eye. Especially Hazelnut over here. Grew a set, looking at me side-eye. Watch it, Hazelnut. You'll never be brewed again. Anyway, got the Starbucks rocking. Eric Leno, 15 months strong. Salute, brother. Always good to see Eric Leno. And I love having my channel members up in this bitch. Just makes it more special. So I have some breaking news for you guys first. And then we'll go over the preview, and then we'll go over super chats, all that. I hope to fit this all within an hour period. So don't forget to smash that up on your way in. Help out the algorithm. I don't want this live stream to be confused with the upload we put up a few hours ago. Just about 5 hours ago, an upload went up. 3,700 of you guys have already caught that. That thing is caught on like wildfire. You guys are really enjoying the discussion. Are today's wrestlers entitled? It's what the discussion was. 35 minutes plus. And BC doesn't want to admit it, but I have to. It looks like wrestlers today are becoming entitled. We talk about Rhea Ripley and the situation from 2 weeks ago. We talk about the report that talent might be upset with The Rock. And I'm hearing that Sethington and Cody Rhodes, they're not fond of the way The Rock is cutting his promos. But why aren't you doing it? He's doing that on his free time. What are you doing? You're tweeting about video games. You're IGing. Your social doohickey machine is talking about video games. What are you doing, bro? Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins did not sell WrestleMania at all this weekend, nor did Roman Reigns. You know who did? The Rock. Everywhere he goes, everything he does, he's promoting WrestleMania. Why is this part-timer doing more for WrestleMania than anybody else? It's bullshit, and it's about time we call it out. Anyway, we talk all about it. You guys are really enjoying that. 3,700 already in just 5 hours. It's pretty badass. So I appreciate that big time. I want to give you guys a little bit of news up front. Asuka has been pulled from live events. We don't know the deal. Maybe we'll find out more tonight. Asuka was injured, we believe, on SmackDown. She's been pulled from all future live events. Now, she didn't have a WrestleMania match anyway. Trish Stratus and Lita have been talking about wanting those tag titles. Maybe they keep them on them until SummerSlam in Cleveland. But, as for now, Asuka didn't have a tag title match with Kairi. So you never want to see somebody get injured, but at least it was not a promoted match yet. But Asuka has been pulled. Raquel Rodriguez is back on the shelf. Unfortunately, what she had, I don't know exactly what she has. Maybe somebody in the chat does. Evidently, that has taken her back off the road. So Raquel, she went to the Elimination Chamber, and unfortunately, things are still not exactly right there. So Asuka, Raquel, they are shelved. Also, guys, Bray Wyatt. There's going to be a Bray Wyatt documentary on April 1st via the Peacock streaming service. That's right. I'll say it again. Bray Wyatt, a huge documentary on the week of WrestleMania, April the 1st, in which Bray Wyatt, at that point, you have to, maybe tonight, you gotta believe they're going to announce that on Raw tonight. And maybe we will get a Hall of Fame nod as well. If he's going to go in this year's Hall of Fame, it'll be tonight. It's going to be weird if you issue a documentary, but then put in his uncle and his father, but not him. Because what's the use of waiting a year? What does a year do? Time heals all wounds. So you need another year. Well, why stop at a year? Do you need 3 years, 4 years? I mean, if his father and uncle is going in, you would think that Bray would go in. But they are going with a documentary, so we'll see. We'll see what they announce tonight, but I do expect them to say something about this documentary. Again, it's scheduled, I believe, from how it was told to me, April the 1st on Peacock, the week of WrestleMania. So that's big news as well. Also, guys, more breaking news for you. Brian Gewirtz has slammed. Brian Gewirtz was a former WWE writer. He is also the right-hand man and writer of The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Brian Gewirtz has slammed down supposed reports that the Rock segment on Friday night went too long. Thus, all the other matches had to have time taken off of them. So it's another one of those stories that paints The Rock in a bad light, right? That's all we've seen since he's come back, is all these reporters and journalists and podcasters. They just slam The Rock left and right. I don't know what the agenda is. Thankfully, as a podcaster, I did not get the memo, and I would not play along with these dipshits. Everything. The busted open dude there, La Greca. You see this dude? In the headline, The Rock bullied his way back into WWE and WrestleMania. Who uses words like that? Those words should not be taken lightly. The Rock bullied his way into WWE? Stop, dude. One story after the other just to make The Rock look horrible. And this latest thing is something that they thought nobody would ever correct, right? It's an easy story that you can make up. The Rock segment took 20 minutes, so it's an easy story. We'll just say that he took longer and more matches got cut short. Well, Brian Gewirtz came up and said, fuck off, all of you, because I'm going to slam you right now. Brian Gewirtz says, and I quote, actually, it ran 30 seconds less than the designated 20 minutes. Come on, brother. Come on, dude. Brian Gewirtz is the shit. Love that dude. He's like, actually, for all the reporters and the Sean Rosses and everything, you might want to do your due diligence. You may want to fact check yourself. The designated 20 minutes, we actually gave talent 30 seconds back. So one of these matches got an extra 30 seconds to do some flips and dives. So report, shut down. We can do better than that. Yeah, shut down. Always, guys, please take these reports with a grain of salt. When it sounds like it can be easily made up, it probably is. Nobody knows that The Rock took more time than he should have, and that wrestling match X, Y, and Z got cut short. Nobody knows that shit. And I'm glad that Brian Gewirtz said bullshit. No match got cut short. In fact, Dwayne Johnson, from the kindness of his heart, gave back 30 minutes, my ass. Ain't nobody with the skill set of The Rock should be given 30 minutes to anybody, because right now The Rock is carrying everything into WrestleMania. The only reason WrestleMania has a pulse is because of The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Ain't no way 30 seconds should be given back. But The Rock did it out of the generosity of his heart. 30 seconds back so that you can see Dragon Lee for 30 more seconds. So you can see Tyler Bate and Petey Dunne. Because that's captivating. We don't need The Rock. He's a part-timer. I want to see Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate do wrestling maneuvers. Listen, 20 minutes for The Rock was not long enough. He pulled the trifecta, which is the equivalent to what baseball does with the cycle. Base hit, double, triple, home run. The cycle. It's hard to do. The Rock did the trifecta. He did the cycle of a promo. He did story time, talking about Memphis in his early days. He did the sing-along and he did the scathing promo at the end. He pulled the promo cycle. And I can't remember the last time that was done by anybody. Maybe Jonathan Cena, if I really thought about it. So, yeah, they let that breathe for 20 minutes. And that's exactly what you do. The best segment was allowed to breathe. We don't need a 40-minute Dragon Lee match. We just don't. So I'm glad that Brian Gerwitz was able to slam down these false reports. Also, guys, some more news for you. The Rock, pertaining to The Rock, he will not change his approach. So Standards in Practice doesn't like what he's saying in his promos. The networks constantly have to mute him out, and they need like pre-advanced bullet point scripts because they have to they're like, well, you're driving us into a wall here, man. Rock, you're killing us. What are you doing, bro? So Standards in Practice, networks, nobody is fans of The Rock right now because he is keeping them on their toes. And now the talent is getting upset because they can't swear, so they feel it's an uneven playing field. It's not fair because The Rock can use profanity. So The Rock is saying to the talent, to the networks, to Standards in Practices, I'm not changing. This is my authentic self, and you know what? The Rock has earned the right to be The Rock. Until Cody, Seth, and anybody on that roster earns Rock status, I don't want to hear another fucking word that they can't use profanity. Tough shit. That's right. Find a way to get over without profanity. It can be done. You gotta find a way. You'll actually have to put down the video game controller, and you'll have to actually start to think about your character. What a concept. You'll have to start to give a shit about how your character is developing, what your storylines are, how you're perceived. You'll have to give a shit finally. This is why The Undertaker said he wishes there was less video games in the locker room. There's a time for mental health and for everybody to be calm and relaxed. And then there's a time to give a shit and go to work. Nobody's going to get a participation trophy. If everybody thinks they're just going to be treated the equal as The Rock, you got another thing coming, because it ain't happening. This is not a participation trophy. If you want to be treated like The Rock, do something worthy of being treated like The Rock. You need something to want to achieve. You need goals in life. In 2024, this society is getting weird. It's a participation trophy. You can sit on your ass, play video games, and people like BC will pay your way through life. Bullshit! I'm done with the taxes. I'm done paying for your fucking ass. No more! You want Rock status? You get to Rock status. You do it by being innovative, by being creative, by being badass, by working 24 hours a day out of a 24-hour day period. Do the Steiner math. That's right. Find a way to get an extra hour out of your day, because you're gonna need it. So that's breaking news. The Rock refuses to change for anybody, and I'm here for it. Thank you for 100 on the ups. Before we even get to the preview, I appreciate that. Let's get that to 150 plus. Hold on, let me go back. There were some channel members I'll get to the super chats for sure before we end this night, I assure you guys. But Reese Monet, 4 months. Reese, today's WWE talent are Cody crybabies. LOL. Listen, it fits hand in hand, unfortunately. I've always supported Cody through AEW into WWE. I was the biggest supporter of him winning that title at 39. I was not saying struggle in adversity because I knew Roman cannot hold that title for another year. I knew that Cody's booking would turn sour and it would be a clusterfuck going into 40. I was right about everything, guys. That's not even a pat on the back. I was right about everything. Everything I said last year at Mania about WrestleMania 39 and Cody needing to win that title, I was right about it all. Look at us now. Look at this company. Look at Cody. It's a clusterfuck. So anyway, the more they become entitled, Reese, it is crybaby territory. Reese, I appreciate it. 4 months strong. And Dante Jaron 23, 15 months strong. 15 months with the AMP unit. Dante Jaron 23. I believe 15 is as long as we've had it, right? JR9 Gaming, 15 months. So I know that 15 months is when we started channel memberships, man. So Dante Jaron 23, JR9 Gaming, down from day one-ish? Nah, down from day one legit. What up, BC? Been a while, and that Bray doc looks fantastic. It's really cool that Taker is the narrator. Honestly, looking forward to it way more than WrestleMania. April 1st, JR9 is the word that I'm getting. So it's going to be interesting to see how they put it all together. Trailer looks badass from what I'm hearing about it. It's very, very telling. And it's really going to send goosebumps, man. It's the right way to start off WrestleMania week. It would just really be the exclamation point if he goes into the Hall of Fame. It really would. But remains to be seen. Salute, JR9 Gaming 15 months strong. Bray Wyatt doc, man. Oh, I can't wait for that. Anthony Boley, 15 months membership. This year's WrestleMania feels like a damn B-level PLE, and the talent can't hold a fucking candle to The Rock. Bro, they can't even light the candle to The Rock. That's the sad truth. Anthony Boley, salute, bro, 15 months strong. But your words are so true, but I'll double down and I'll go further. I'll say they don't even know how to light this candle to The Rock. So even if they find out how to light the candle, they're going to be so far away from this dude. They have to get innovative. They have to stop bitching and moaning about what The Rock can do and what they can't do. They have to start acting like they belong with The Rock. And it starts tonight. I'm going to talk all about what's happening tonight with Cody in a few minutes when I go over the Raw review or preview. So trust me, the Raw preview, I'm going to go over exactly. And I'm going to get amplified. I'm probably going to yell and I'm probably going to yell and scream and do all the amplified things that I do. But it's warranted because Cody needs to wake the fuck up. Not next week, not 2 weeks, not 3 weeks. Because you ain't got 3 weeks. You got 19 days before Mania. There's only 2 Raws left after tonight. You don't got 3 full weeks. Now is when Cody has to wake up. Stop the crying. Stop the smiling. Take off the fucking 5-piece suits. Put on a sweatsuit. Put on a hoodie. Act like you're about to wrestle 2 nights at Mania. Is that too much to ask? Don't worry about smiling at the wall or smiling at the catering crew, smiling into the parking lot, smiling at the Teamsters driving the 18-wheelers, smiling into the highway while cars beat back. Fuck off, buddy. Whoa, what do you want to talk about? Fuck off. Right? The car's on the highway, flipping Cody off, telling them to fuck off because he's smiling at him like a weirdo. Whoa, what do you want to talk about? You guys are at a red light. Whoa, what do you want to talk about? We have time. It's a red light. You got at least 3 minutes. Whoa, what do you want to talk about? Fucking Seth rolls down the road. Right, he's talking to Seth. Seth rolls down the window. I am a visionary. I am a strawberry. I don't even know what the fuck is he saying. I don't even know what he says anymore. He says it 1,000 times. It's in one ear. It's out the other. Something about being a fucking artifact or an architect. Some shit. Who else? Where am I at here? Anthony Boley. I appreciate you, brother. 15 months strong. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I like it missionary. I read the dictionary. I dress like a blueberry. William F. 8 months strong membership gold card. William F. There is so much missing now with the wrestlers. Frown face down. Yeah, William F. Charisma. Larger than life personality, wrestlers that give a fuck. And by the way, I gotta exclude one person. I'm saying the roster as a whole. There's one wrestler beside The Rock that is crushing it lately. And I want to give a big salute to Drew McIntyre. William F. Salute, brother. Always good seeing you up in here. 8 months strong. I appreciate you big time. And you are so right in your words. But I want to give a big shout out to Drew McIntyre. This is a dude that uses his social media correctly. This is a dude that's cutting promos. This is a dude that he's feeling his character right now. He cares about it. It's fun. What Drew is doing is he is creating a character all of his own. I love what Drew is doing. You know, The Rock did his thing on Friday night. The whole wrestling world was talking about it, what he did on social hours before SmackDown and SmackDown. Do you know what Cody and Seth and Roman responded this weekend? Nothing. Cody posted up a photo about a million games played, something about WWE 2K, a video game. Seth Rollins, nothing. Roman Reigns can't be bothered on his vacation, his year-long vacation. Nothing. Nobody wants to sell themselves or WrestleMania or The Rock. The most fucking... The most overdude in all of entertainment has to sell WrestleMania. Why these motherfuckers do nothing to sell it. Drew McIntyre, man. Salute to that dude. James Shrimfajitas in the chat. It's fucking pathetic, bro. You're 3 weeks away from Mania. The Rock just fucking scathingly ripped you apart, talked about Mama Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes is putting a post about WWE 2K24. Hey guys, is WrestleMania soon? Nothing about the damn story. The story is so fucking dead right now. Anybody that thinks that 39 he should have lost, you are now finding out how dumb that fucking call was, but I've been saying it all year. Nobody even gives a fuck about Roman Cody Part 2. Nobody! Nobody cares if Roman takes it into Hogan's record or if Cody finishes a fucking story. This is coming from somebody who has supported Cody Rhodes from the beginning, and I don't know what the fuck this dude is doing, and Paul Levesque McMahon has done him dirty. The booking of him has made him look like a fool. He goes out there looking like a fool. Nothing gets corrected, and he doesn't even try to save himself on his own social doohickey machines. And then they complain that The Rock is doing so much on social. The Rock is selling this, man. We can't compete. Why not? Get off your fucking ass. Put down the video game controller. Care about WrestleMania. Care about your character. Care about your match. Carlos Ray, 15 months strong. Carlos is BC. I can't believe the locker room is coming down on Rocky. He is single-handedly selling Mania. Salute, brother. Salute, Carlos. I'm not surprised at all because that's been the narrative since he came back, right? I mean, fans quickly turned on him. And by fans, I just mean like those with the following, the podcasters who have a following, journalists and reporters that have a following. And they turned their fan bases against The Rock. And they started saying weird things like, Rock should wrestle at 5 a.m. at Elimination Chamber. Yeah, and then get it done with. This is The Rock we're talking about. We lost a dream match with Roman so that we can get part 2 with Cody, and this is the build you're getting. Nothing! So it started with that, and then the talent, of course, they can't hang with The Rock, so then we're hearing that they're upset, right? Because The Rock is getting time. The Rock is getting everyone to speak so highly of The Rock. He's supposed to be a bad guy. Why is everyone thinking he's cool and loving his promos? Because he's better than you. Try to get to his level. Try. If you at least try, we won't hold you accountable for anything that he crushes you on, right? Because you at least tried. But we can only help so much, right? You can only lead a horse to water. You can't force them to drink it. The constructive criticism has to be echoed throughout these individuals so that they can proceed to change all the wrong that needs to be corrected. So I'm not surprised at all, Carlos, because there seems to be this thing where because The Rock is literally on the board, people are just going to treat him like he's the new Vince. Let's just hate everything Rock does. Let's act like Paul Levesque McMahon is another victim, just like he was to Vince McMahon, the father-in-law. Now it's The Rock who is handcuffing Paul Levesque. All I'm seeing from idiots is that The Rock is a nuisance. He's a part-timer. He's not needed for WrestleMania. Guess what, dipshit? Wrong. The Rock is saving WrestleMania. If it wasn't for The Rock, this would be horrendous to another level, if that's even possible. Because this WrestleMania build, this WrestleMania season, is the worst I've seen in decades. It's the worst I've ever seen. And I witnessed WrestleMania 13's build. The Rock is just phenomenal, man. And we're just waiting for somebody to get a clue and realize, like, you're going to have to work extra hard. 25 hours a day out of a 24-hour day. You're going to have to work. Bust your ass. Work on your promo game. There's nothing else I can tell you. If you think that I'm gonna cut 3 minutes off of a Rock promo who's literally captivating us so that we can give Ricochet 3 more minutes in a match, or that we can give Dragon Lee or P.D. Dunne or Tozawa 3 more minutes so that he can do wrestling moves, because that's going to get him over. The Rock's been gone for 12 years. 12 years he's been gone. Where are all these stars that had positions because The Rock wasn't there? Why is everybody not next level? That's what you said. You said The Rock is taking up spots. If it's not for The Rock, we would have much bigger stars today. Where are they? Who's on his level? Because the guy's been gone for 12 years. Stop. But, Carlos Ray, appreciate you, brother. 15 months strong again. Godswilla, 15 months. Man, we got a lot of 15-member clubs. The down from day oneers, bro, in the gold card unit. My board of directors, Godswilla, says if the locker room should be going off on anyone, it should be HHH for the lack of creativity. Bro, this guy is completely lost. I'm like running out of words. I'm like a broken record at this point. At this point, people either see it and they like HHH is completely exposed. This dude does not have a clue. He sucks at booking wrestling, right? NXT Black and Gold, he had the perfect minds around him. He could fly in on the jet and play Papa H. This is a totally different game. So now people realize that HHH is selling them on a bag of goods and not delivering. Or you have the other fan that feels like he's just the victim and everything. And he's amazing. And when things are good, he's on a pedestal. And when they're bad, it's The Rock's fault. It's Vince's fault. And they'll give him a pass. But Godswilla, trust me, I put the blame on him first and foremost before anybody else. How many times does this guy look right at you and say, I'm the one running all of this? He just said it again a few weeks ago, right? When he was talking about The Rock. He said, as of right now, I'm running all of this. Well, how many times you got to tell you that before you believe him? And we all have to agree, if you're being honest, this is the worst WrestleMania season we've ever seen. And it's in line with Raw's ratings, which is the worst in WWE history. Are you guys seeing a common denominator? Are you guys seeing a trend? Raw is pulling in its worst ratings of all time. It's the worst WrestleMania season of all time. It's the weirdest Hall of Fame class of all time. And one guy is leading this for the first time ever. HHH. If you guys don't think that's a trend, if you think it's just coincidence, then there's no help for you. Godswilla, appreciate the 15-month strong, man. Isla R, the Sandman, 3 months strong. Dewey is cooking these dudes. Cody and Seth, it's embarrassing. It really is, man. Like The Rock had to put that in a promo last Friday night, right? He's like, dude, your response to my promo was, you're crying? You're fucking crying? Well, the whole thing was that the fans all cried to put you in the main event back there. Now you're crying. What is up with all the The Rock is a man's man. The Rock came back to WWE and everybody is crying around him. I feel bad for the alpha dudes that gotta watch this bullshit. Isla R, the Sandman. Totally, brother. 3 months strong. Appreciate you big time. A lot of super chats coming in. I'll make sure that I get to all you guys coming up, man, before we end this. I assure you. I want to go over if you don't mind, I want to go over the actual, if I can get it back. There we go. The Raw preview, guys, tonight. As I put in the headline, is there enough tag team matches tonight? You guys are not going to believe this. There's an undisclosed women's tag match that's supposed to happen tonight. I'm not getting confirmation if that's Raw or a taping before Raw or after. But there's a women's tag match tonight. We'll find out if it's Raw, obviously. It's most likely going to be on Monday Night Raw. Maybe you guys already know what it is. It's not coming up on my preview, but I do have confirmation there's a women's tag match tonight. Also, 3 that I know of, dudes tag match. Ready? Awesome Truth, Miz and R-Truth are taking on Indashir. So that's that tag match. That's right. Indashir, it's WrestleMania season, man. Indashir. DIY is taking on the Creed brothers. I know what you guys are going to say. That's going to be a banger. There's going to be so much action. I know, guys. We're going to hear this. Trust me. DIY versus Creed brothers. I think they're in South Carolina, right? North Carolina, South Carolina. One of the Carolina. They're going to be yelling, this is awesome. This is awesome. Come on, Section 305. You know you got it in ya. This is awesome. Look at Tommaso. Look what he's doing. This is awesome. Wake that guy up in the hoodie. This is awesome. Come on, guy. Hey, what about this one? Fight forever. Come on. Hey, 406. Get up. Fight forever. Right. We'll look afterwards. We'll talk about how it should be a 7-star banger, right? All these imaginary stars we're going to chuck. It's DIY and the Creed Brothers. I get it. But what is this doing for WrestleMania? The fuck is this doing for Mania? How is this hyping you up for WrestleMania? Stop. Alpha Academy. That's right. Gable. Everybody's pissed off that Gable's not going for the IC title. So now they're going to be in the qualifying match. Alpha Academy versus the New Day. Now, this will probably be the consolation prize, right? Gable and Otis will win this match as a consolation because he didn't win the match last week against Gunther. So you have 2 of these 6-pack tag team challenge ladder match qualification. I don't even know how do you say it, right? Say that 10 times fast. All of the, as if it's not bad enough that you have 6 teams facing each other at WrestleMania. 6 fucking teams! 6 teams! How is that accurate or fair or realistic? Could you imagine at WrestleMania, the number 1 contenders will not be taking on the champions. It'll be the number 2 contenders, the number 1 will, but also the number 2, the number 3, the number 4, the number 5 contenders. Everybody gets a shot. Oprah Winfrey, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, and you get a car. Everybody gets a new car. Everybody gets a tag title match. And it gets even worse. We got to have stupid qualifying matches. We got to so 12 fucking they're going to make teams up, right? They're bringing in Indus-Sher. When's the last time you saw Indus-Sher? I know, 1987. Most of you weren't even born yet. Indus-Sher. You got faces versus faces, right? Gable and Otis. Fans love to cheer them. Versus the New Day. Fans love to cheer the New Day. Why is Paul Levesque McMahon doing faces versus faces? You have the Creed Brothers versus DIY. Faces versus faces. Why? You're just splitting your audience, dude. That's all you're doing is splitting your audience. And Paul Levesque McMahon doesn't give a fuck about faces and heels. It's fucking bullshit. So you have one tag team match after another tag team match after another tag team match after another tag team match tonight. Yeah, this is feeling like WrestleMania season. How much do you think can be derived from a tag match that's going to get us interesting post-match or pre-match for WrestleMania? This is simplistic, easy-peasy booking by Paul Levesque McMahon. He has his postie pads, he has his crayons, and he's sitting down with all the other fucking preschoolers and he's writing out WWE Monday Night Raw's script. If there was ever a time I wish Vincent Kennedy would rip up a script, it's now! And if you can get through all the tag matches, let's get that to 150 on the ups. We're at 138. Let's get that to 150. If you're able to get through the tag matches, you're going to have Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax in a rematch. Nia Jax versus Becky, because it's Mania season, man. And nothing sells WrestleMania like Nia fucking Jax. It's WrestleMania season. Nia Jax will be in the main event of the Elimination Chamber. Nia Jax will be in one of the big matches 2.5 weeks before Mania against Becky Lynch. Nia! Isn't Paul Levesque McMahon amazing at booking, Beasley? Beasley, did you see all the face versus face matches? And the heel versus heel matches? Beasley, isn't Papa H, he's such a papa. Isn't he a papa? He's papa. That Papa H, I put him on a pedestal because he can do no wrong, Papa. I say every morning, I go, thank goodness for Papa. Nia Jax and Becky Lynch, tag team match galore, face versus faces, heels versus heels. I can't tell you anything. The only thing I'm semi-looking forward to, I guess, is the contract signing between Sami Zayn and Gunther. They're supposed to have their IC title contract signing, guys. So we'll see what that... I mean, I'm hoping there's a fun segment planned. And not just, they sign it, a little bit of physicality. I mean, I want a fun segment that we're going to remember in 19 nights when they're about to face each other. We can think back to 19 nights earlier and go, oh man, that was a fucking moment. We got to see this match now. They got to sell us on that. And that contract signing is the time. And then the other big thing would, I guess, be Cody Rhodes' response to The Rock and that scathing promo about his mama and what he's going to do to Cody and whoop him. What does JR say? Like a government mule? This is the time where Cody cannot show up smiling in a 5-piece suit. I don't want to see this dude get off his personal tour bus. I don't want to see him fucking with... okay, maybe he can have a coffee, right? Everybody should be walking with a coffee. But I don't want to see him smiling at the wall or to the catering crew and just that goofy-ass grin like not a care in the world. I want this dude to look like he's 19 days away from me. I want this dude to look like the biggest box office attraction just slapped the yellow off your teeth. That the biggest box office attraction just said he's going to whoop you and possibly your mama. I want this dude to look like he's about to take on Roman for the biggest prize in the industry, according to Cody. I want this dude to act like he is in a position he's in. Because right now, it looks like he's going to the bank to cash a check. Or he's going into McDonald's because they just brought back the McRib sandwich. And he's smiling at everybody, all the employees. Oh yeah, the McRib. I've been waiting 6 months. This dude doesn't look like he's going to WrestleMania to have big-time main event matches. And you have to start acting the part. Because now, even fans who've been supporting Cody like BC, I've had enough, dude. You have to get us interested for this Mania. It's in 19 nights. If Cody's not going to do it, who's going to do it? It's only The Rock. Seth sucks right now at selling WrestleMania. Seth Rollins fucking sucks. Cody Rhodes at selling Mania. Cody Rhodes fucking sucks. Roman Reigns selling us WrestleMania. Roman Reigns fucking sucks. Paul Levesque McMahon fucking sucks. The Rock is the only one selling Mania. Cody Rhodes needs to change that tonight. You come out with fire. You come out with gusto. You come out with full amplification. You come out ready to whoop that ass. You come out with a Cody we've never seen before, and you sell us. I don't care if you can use profanity or not. You fucking sell us. Otherwise, what are you going to do? Is Cody 19 nights away from Mania? After all The Rock has said and The Rock has stole. The Rock even stole some Cody fans, man. Even Cody fans and supporters like BC are like, dude, I mean, this is lopsided. The Rock is crushing Cody, Seth, and Roman all at once. He put Roman, Cody, and Seth in a bowl. The Rock is destroying them. What is he going to do if he doesn't come out with full gusto ready to rock tonight? No pun intended. What is he going to do? Is he going to come out with a smile in his little suit? Is he going to say, oh, what do you want to talk about? Are we really going to play that game? That what we're going to do? Time for that's done, man. Time for that is done. If Seth wants to grab a microphone tonight, if Seth wants to jump on this, you want to get on this? You want to be a hot shot behind the microphone? All right, come with fire. I don't want to hear Seth talking about how he is a revolutionary, he is disciplinary, he is a bitchinary. Nobody cares. Nobody cares at this point, man. You're 19 days away from Mania. You got to start selling us. Tonight is big for Cody and Seth, man. I can't tell you how big this is for them. They have been The Rock's bitches. You guys want to be? You want to shoot straight? You want real talk? Cody and Seth has been Rock's bitches. They have found out firsthand when a dude from the Attitude Era shows up. Somebody like The Rock. He don't fuck around, bruh. He doesn't have a B, C, or D unit level. His 30% is their 100%. The Rock can't tone it down, and even if he does, he's still gonna slaughter motherfuckers. You're dealing with the big boys now. Do you understand that? The Rock is The Rock for a reason. If you want to even try to light a candle to this dude, you gotta work 25 hours a day. And with only 24 hours in that motherfucker, you better start yesterday. This is big boy shit. This is big boy shit when The Rock shows up. And your response is tears? I want to give the belt to Mom and Uncle Fred and my third cousin removed, Chelsea. This is for you guys, man. I'm going to give you the title. I'm going to give you the title. No, bro. Come on, bro. This is big boy shit. Put on the man pants for a minute. This is big for Codithan and Sethington. Aside from that, Sammy and Gunther that's what we're looking forward to. Other than that, you have Becky and Nia and last woman standing. And you have a bunch of tag matches. That's your preview, guys. That's your preview. So, I'm not going anywhere yet. Trust me, you guys had a lot to say in the Super Chats. I'm going to make sure that I go through all of them. I don't even care if I cut into Raw's time, but we still have about 20 minutes, so let's stay amplified, man. Let's see what you guys are saying, and then BC's going to fucking volley it off of you. How's that? And I want to start with a banger bomb, by the way. A 50-spot Stegmeister. I literally just looked to the screen, and I got this blinking fucking red. And I know that's a banger bomb, and I just think, is that Ash? Is that the Stegmeister? Stegmeister special. Rock's promo on SmackDown last Friday was a masterpiece. Also, for some bizarre reason, the stream isn't working on my phone, but it is on my PS5. Also, today's wrestlers are 100% unapologetically SAWFT soft. Enzo and Big Cass. Stegmeister. Badass, brother. I appreciate you, man. And sorry to hear about the phone thing. Hopefully that's not for everybody. But the tube's been giving BC some issues today, too, on the earlier upload. But hopefully that gets resolved. As far as today's wrestlers being soft, I mean, it's just video games. They don't care about, like, talking to the legends like wrestlers used to do. They don't really care. Dustin Rhodes said the same thing in AEW, Stegmeister. So you're exactly correct, because Dustin said the same thing Mark Calloway, The Undertaker, said about the WWE locker room. Dustin Rhodes said, I just wish that more people took the advice of the legends and the people that have been doing this for a long time. But he says, the wrestlers today, they just feel like they have it all figured out. They don't. And that's why we can't look at them as such. They're not larger than life today. They're people you would pass by in the mall and you wouldn't give a second look to. Sadly. Stegmeister, I got to give you a big salute on that, brother. 50 spot. As soon as I looked at the screen, bro, Stegmeister's special banger bomb popped up. Salute. That's how you get us started off. If we got to go through 3 hours of Monday Night Raw, if it's going to be a shit show, at least Stegmeister started us off correctly. Appreciate you, brother. Stegmeister. I got to get everybody's up. I was able to see Stegmeister because the banger bombs stay up for a while and they blink in this bright ass red color. So that's why I was able to see Stegmeister's. Now give me a minute. I got to get everybody else up. Where do we begin here? Oh, there was a lot of you guys, man. Let's rock. Sheriff Rivers with a 10 spot, couple of coffees. Logically speaking, did anybody think about this? Cody Roman, because I see it as we would have another match. It'll be 1-1 after Mania. Shit makes my head hurt. Oh, so you're saying thinking about a rubber match. I don't think you have to worry about that, Sheriff Rivers. From what I'm hearing is Roman is supposed to win. They want Roman to take Hulk Hogan's record, and then in the future they'll worry about Roman losing the title. But as of now, I'm still hearing that Cody Rhodes will not be finishing the story at Mania. Sheriff Rivers, salute. SOS TDM 617 two spot. At least like a grande Starbucks pistachio latte. SOS, good to see you, brother. Yo, what up, my guy? Long time, amp unit for life. These wrestlers are soft as fuck these days. I'm too old. Shit. The Rock makes this roster look like Sesame Street. SOS, I guess I'll just respond with an exclamation point after every point made, bro. Good to see you up in here, man. Silver Black 31, 5-spot coffee, BC spitting hot fire, cutting better promos than 90% of the roster. Silver Black 31, I appreciate you, bro. Always good to see you up in here. It's natural to me, right? Promos, I've always, since I was a kid, I just spit them out. It's my personality. It's my charisma. I was born for this wrestling thing. I've always been naturally gifted at promos. I got the gift to gab, and I'm always amplified. So mixed with knowledge and common sense and a storytelling aspect, yeah, I love getting in front of the microphone or behind the microphone and spitting. And I just wish talent today. I wish that the talent today could cut promos and sell stories and fire promos like BC. There shouldn't be a reason, Silver Black 31, that BC is more entertaining than the wrestlers today. But that's what's happening. Because these wrestlers don't know how to cut a promo. And isn't it funny down in NXT they have promo classes? Who's running the fucking classes? They should be fired. Silver Black 31. I appreciate the words, bro. JL 2 spots. So, what do you want to talk about? JL, I feel you, man, with the emojis and everything, man. Prime Killer 2 spot. Hate to see where WWE goes after The Rock leaves. And of course, has to film some more movies. Prime Killer, I don't even want to think about that right now, dude. I'll tell you that. I don't even want to, because he's the single-handedly, hold on, I just lost that. Okay, there you go. I almost lost the chat for a second. What was I saying? Oh yeah, when The Rock, who was that, Prime Killer? Hold on, let me go back here. Who was that? Prime Killer. Yeah, hate to see where WWE goes after The Rock leaves. Yeah, he's supposed to film some more movies. He's got a lot of unfinished business, though. At this point, I'd rather see Rock and Cody more than Cody and Roman. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I'd rather Rock versus Cody than Cody versus Roman. I don't even need to see Cody and Roman part 2. I saw all I needed to see part 1. The storyline now is even worse going in to 40 than it was in 39. At least finish the story had purpose in 39. 40, it just seems like we're just scrambling to do something, right? And the story is the story. That worked on 39. It's not working at 40. Nobody's buying it anymore. Prime Killer. Salute, brother. JL 2 spot. You speak the truth, BC. Bicep emoji with a coffee. Mania makes me sick. JL. I love the emoji, man. The puke emoji. JL, you speak the truth, BC. I appreciate those words. That's all you're gonna get here, man. I'll give you my opinion and my thoughts on everything, trust me. But first and foremost, we have to speak facts, right? Because that's the only way we can all be honest and actually have the discussion. If people aren't gonna speak factually, then I don't want them involved in the conversation, right? Before we can hear each other's thoughts and opinions, you gotta come to the table with facts. Nobody wants to talk facts anymore. They just want to surround themselves with people that think the same way as them and then regurgitate bullshit. JL, appreciate you, man. Big Nang, 5-spot coffee. This year's build-up made WrestleMania 32 look like gold, with half of the roster where it was injured at the time still able to build up decent storylines. Yeah, I don't 32, 30, 31, 32... 33, I kind of get a little foggy, but I didn't mind the early 30s for WrestleMania. 30, 31, 32 especially. I didn't mind those builds when it was all said and done. So yeah, I'll exclamation point that, Big Dang. This is the worst I've ever seen. I want that to be fully transparent. I'm not bullshitting when I say that. I'm not embellishing. This is the worst WrestleMania season I have ever witnessed as a fan. Big Nang, salute. Jasmine C, 5-spot coffee. Jasmine C says, imagine Cody comes in smiling after The Rock just talked about his mother. Like, how has he not responded yet? Question mark, question mark, question mark. That's why even Cody fans, and again, I'm a Cody supporter. I'll be the first to say the guy looks like a goof. Paul Levesque McMahon is making him look like an idiot, and then he's going out there and making himself look like an idiot. Tonight, it's got to change. No suit, no smiling. Dude talked about whooping you and giving your blood, sweat, and all that to your mama, and then telling your mama to down is the where you can sit, and off is where you can fuck. He talking about dude's mama, and you gonna come out here smiling? Not tonight, brah. Jasmine C. No question. D. Wayne Piazza, 2-spot. I hope tonight doesn't suck. D. Wayne, you, I, and the entire Amplified unit, every wrestling fan hopes the same thing. Dwayne Piazza. Miles Angel, 10-spot. Couple of coffees. Miles, salute, man. They don't like The Rock because he's everything they can't be full-time. Captivating. Sounds like projection and not wanting to look in the mirror to see the root of the problem. Miles, you nailed it, bro. You nailed it. Who was it? You guys, one of you guys told me in one of the recent uploads we did. Was it John Cena? There was an awesome promo where I think it was Cena. Somebody correct me in the chat, but Miles Angel made me just reminded me. He says something to the effect of, I am better at this part-time than you'll ever be full-time. Somebody give me the actual line, please, in the chat. And who was it? Was it Cena? I'm better at this part-time than you'll ever be full-time. I love that fucking line, bro. 170 on the ups, by the way. Let's take that to 200 if you haven't already. You guys are telling me it was John Cena? Does anybody remember the line or no? It was Cena to Roman, says Big Nang. Okay. Oh, Cena just tore up Roman. You guys remember when he said it's a promo, kid. If you want to be the true big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do them. Because Roman forgot his words. And Cena did not give him any chill, bro. He destroyed Roman live on TV. So nobody remembers the actual line? All right, well, he said something like that. I'm better at this part-time than you'll ever be full-time. It was something like that. It was just one of the best lines ever. Let me get this coffee, man. Hold on. Miles Angel, thank you for reminding me of that, though. And you are so correct, man. Projection at its finest. Or worst, I guess you could say. Godswilla, 10-spot, couple of coffees. Triple H put up on his social that there will be a Bray Wyatt documentary coming soon. I will be watching, but I still don't understand why he hasn't been inducted into the Hall of Fame yet, or announced for the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Godswilla, we already went over the breaking news of Bray Wyatt. We talked all about it at the beginning of this live stream. So if you want to hear my thoughts on Bray Wyatt and the doc, Peacock, April 1st, go back when you have time to this very live stream. We talk all about it. I think tonight, if he's going to go in the Hall of Fame this year, it's going to be announced tonight. Because my guess is they're going to announce the documentary. This would be the perfect time to say he's going into the Hall of Fame. So you have this awesome documentary. We're all up in our feels. And that weekend, we get to see Bray Wyatt go into the Hall of Fame. Big Nang, 5-spot coffee. BC, do you see Gable pull an HBK WrestleMania 20, build up and take out Sammy and sign the contract? Then we end up with a schmaz for WrestleMania. Big Nang, I would say, yeah, do something with Gable like that. But the fact that he's in this tag team match, it negates anything fun with Gable tonight, right? Gable's in this weird tag match with Otis, taking on two other faces, New Day. The match makes no sense. I'm guessing Gable and Otis will win, just to give Gable a consolation prize because he lost last week. I hope that makes sense. So I don't like triple threat schmazes anyway. I don't know how you take Sammy out of this match. I would feel bad for him. But it looks like they're really not going to do anything for Gable anyway. The most this dude will get is a tag team title match at Mania. So Big Nang, as fun as that would be, I doubt very much. So I'm not even going to go there. Oh, hold on. I think I got the quote, no? Drip King, I could do this part-time better than you will ever do it full-time. Drip, there it was. All right, so that was Cena's line to Roman. I could do this part-time better than you will ever do it full-time. I think The Rock can steal that from John Cena. And anybody that wants to say and cry, you're a part-timer. I'm doing this better part-time than anybody who's been the last 12 years doing this full-time. If you were doing your job fucking correctly, I wouldn't have to show up. There's no reason my ass is bringing in the top ratings. Why the fuck am I popping 2 4s and 2 5s on SmackDown? Why the fuck are my posts getting the most in WWE's past? Why do I have to cut these promos for 10 minutes after my workouts? Because none of these motherfuckers are getting up off their asses and making people give a fuck. Come on, let's tell the truth. If I'm The Rock, I'm ripping fuckers apart. I shouldn't have to come back. You can't do your fucking job correctly. What are you talking about? DB for life, 10 spot, couple of coffees. It was bad enough seeing Punk saying, I love you, I'm home. Now Cody is crying. Is this wrestling? Is this a wrestling show or the Hallmark Channel? I like what Russo said. This is mamby-pamby crap. Mamby-pamby crap. Mind-numbing how H is running this. I guess it's a microcosm of society too, right? I mean, they're demasculating dudes and you know what I mean? So crying is more acceptable than ever before. If you want to sell a wrestling story main event, cry, man. This is my whole life. This is everything, man. Right? Just cry a little bit. It's 2024. Dudes have to get in touch with their feelings, right? And it's acceptable. And so pro wrestling has to be a microcosm of it, right? So you're going to see face versus face matches left and right, and everyone's going to shake hands after, right? We're going to show that it was a great competition, an athletic competition. We're going to hug, right? That's all you see with Triple H. Faces versus faces, handshakes, hugs, crying. CM Punk telling everybody he's home. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You're exactly right, DB. Was that DB for life? DB for life. You're exactly right, bro. It's sad. It's sad that it's come to that. But pro wrestling is a microcosm, unfortunately, of what's actually happening in society. It's pretty fucking pathetic. Big Nang, 5-spot coffee. The Rock can do this better via satellite or on social media than 98% of the main roster live in the ring or backstage. Tier buckets galore. Big Nang, I love that sentiment, but you're exactly right. On social media, The Rock does better than anything you see on TV with a creative team of 600 individuals and the talent today. And The Rock on his fucking social doohickey machine is better than them. Big Nang, perfectly said, bro. All right, guys, we have a couple of minutes before Raw. I think I got everybody. Let me make sure. I may have gotten everybody. Nope. Reese, 2-spot coffee. Reese money. I want to see Bullet Club, Cody, BTE, Cody tonight. Best version we could see right now. I echo those sentiments, Reese. That's probably the best version of course they can't use that. You can't say the Bullet Club, all that. We get it. Although they've said it before, I think, with Styles and Gallows and Anders. That's another story. But you are exactly right. I think that's where the notch has to be turned up to save this. Because with 19 days left, there's no other version. Reese Monet, I'm going to put an exclamation point on that. Stegmeister, I have to give you another salute, man. You're still blinking in red at the top of my screen for that Stegmeister special banger bomb, bro. Guys, as we take off, I'm going to do my notes, my due diligence. I'll be right back with you guys within the next 24 hours. I will have the full Raw review. I hope we're talking positive about the show, but we'll see. Tai the Savior. Tay the Savior. 5-spot coffee. BC, can you bring back the tear bucket for the Cody crybabies? Maybe. Hey, listen, if Cody does not come full throttle tonight, I'm bringing back the tier bucket for the Raw review. I assure you. How's that, Tay-Tay, the savior? Appreciate you. All right, guys. Much love and respect to all of you. Time has run out for this one. Raw is hitting the airwaves now. BC will be right back with you guys within the next 24 hours. We'll talk all about this show. Until next time, there will be that next time. Top guys, we're out. BC saying check you. Peace. Dave, hold on. Dave said I missed his super chat. Hold on, Dave. I ain't going anywhere. Hold on, Dave. Dave, hold on, Dave. Damn it, Dave. I got you, Dave. Hold on. Am I still live? Hold on, Dave Mealy. I got you, brother. Hold on, man. Dave Mealy. Dave. I don't see up in here, Dave. DB for life, I got. Yeah, I don't got a Dave Mealy, man. No super chat, Dave. It was Dave. DB for life, Big Nang, Tay-Tay the savior. Sorry, Dave, I don't see any super. It didn't come through yet. If it comes through, I'll definitely give a special shout out in the Raw review. I'll keep an eye out for it, guys. All right, Dave, we'll keep an eye out. All right, Raw's hitting the airwaves. BC, I'm out. Check you. Salute.